Hey man, I was wandering around here. I noticed you don't have any livestock. What happened?
Well, ever since the virus, we have no livestock, so we're gonna have to be vegans now.
Hey, speaking of vegans, do you know what you call a vegan that has diarrhea?
No, what do you call it?
A salad shooter.
What's up, Gorilla Nation? It is Relentless here, bringing you yet another vendor reset video. It is currently November the 26th, and the vendors just have reset. So we're going to start out here in the settlements, then we're going to move to the base of operations, and then the dark zone. So let's see what the campus has in store for us this week. M700 Tactical, First Blood, a Tactical M249 Para with Close and Personal, Suck Me Off Mask, Crit Chance, Health on Kill, Skill Haste, Trauma, Weaponware holster, crit chance, health. It's not a bad health roll on that holster. Well, I guess that's about half, so I guess it's really not that good. Then next we have a skill power mod with increased ensnare duration, increased poison duration, a chem launcher mod plus 4 ammo, a hive mod at 35.5% health, and then a pulse mod at 175.2% remote skill haste. Not too bad. All right, we'll see you over at the theater. And just all right, we're here at the theater now, so let's check out this vendor. We have a double barrel shotgun with strained and jazz hands, spirit fingers. A SIG 716 with vindictive, Petrov gloves, rifle damage, marksman rifle damage, pistol damage, and insulated. Raldi Holdings knee pads with 332 skill power and hard hitting. Then we have a health mod with 10% skill health and 9% health regen. 51.1% burn strength and a seeker. Then we have a shield utility mod at 48.7% active regeneration, and then a firefly mod with 27.7% health. So now on to the base of operations. We'll see you guys and gals when we get there. So now we're here at the base of operations. So starting with the front vendor, a black market T821 with killer and stable, a black market AKM with sadist and optimized on it, a tactical M1911 pistol with eyeless and accurate, an Alp Summit backpack, 8.5% crit chance, 5.5% crit damage, self-adjusting and restorative with a utility mod. Next we have a Wyvenware chest piece, 500. 8% crit chance, 9% headshot damage, and then of course 6% weapon damage. Then unstoppable force with 2 offensive mod slots. I mean, one could change unstoppable force for the likes of Berserk, but since the chest piece is one of the primary pieces that you want a high health roll on, especially if you're running like the likes of Berserk, then this wouldn't be too good of a chest piece in order to do that, because then you're stuck with unstoppable force and trying to make up for that health. But if you want something along the lines of a crit chance build, then if you want to utilize unstoppable force, you can use it and just throw on some armor. Then we have an offensive mod with 4% shotgun damage, 4% assault rifle damage, and then a 0.5% weapon damage. For all you shotgun or assault rifle fans out there, if you don't have anything better, then come pick these up, especially if you want the shotgun or assault rifle damage mod. Next, we have a drone mod with 135 and 3% damage, and a turret with 71.8% skill haste. Now on to the clan vendor. This is level 30 clan. And then I don't do the clan hopping thing, and I'm not even sure that's even a thing anymore. I think they kind of fixed it because that kind of died out. But the level 30 clan vendors have a DNH mask with crit chance, skill power, and then perfect concussion. Concussion. I call this one more or less the Rocky, Rocky the movie mask, because of perfect concussion. Headshots grant 20% headshot damage for 2 seconds, 5 seconds with marksman rifles, and it's called the Punch Drunk Mask, just like Rocky. Next, we have True Patriot gloves with crit chance and rifle damage, hardwired chest piece with skill power, crit hit damage, and then 10% crit chance with hard hitting. True Patriot mask with 6% crit hit chance and 251 skill power. Not bad of a mask. All you gotta do is change the skill power to, let's say, the likes of some health, and go with a crit chance build, more or less, with a 2-piece True Patriot, or you can leave the skill power on there, add the health over the crit chance, and then go more along the lines of a hybrid build. Next, we have the Snub Nose, whatever you pronounce that name, Dice Rose, some off-brand of Cheerios, I don't know, with Sadist and Jazz Hands. Military M60E4 with measured and optimized. Paratrooper SVD with strained Allegro. PP19 with breadbasket and accurate. MK46 that has Sadist and accurate on it. An RNK backpack with weapon damage, crit hit chance, skill power with skilled insulated. Badger muff gloves with 9% hazard protection, pistol damage, skill power. Next, we have an offensive mod with 1.5% crit chance, 7% optimal range, and 1% weapon damage. Crap. A hive mod with 42.8% duration. Next, we have a defensive mod with 3550 armor, 10% explosive resistance, and then 2% protection from elites. That is not too bad. I mean, if it had a percentage of armor over the protection from the elites, this would actually be pretty awesome, because 10% explosive resistance, and on the current build I have 4 defensive slots, so that's 40% explosive resistance just right there. I mean, yeah, you're going to sacrifice 10 to 15% of armor, especially if you got 3% total armor on the mods like I do with 4 slots. Then that's 12% I'm missing out on in armor, but I would actually be gaining 40% explosive resistance. So I'm actually going to pick up 2 of those myself. Next, we have an auxiliary battery for a shield at 252 shield skill power. On to Dark Zone. We arrived here at Dark Zone East, so let's check out this vendor, and then next we're going to move on to DZ South. But in DZ East, we have an SR1 with Sadist optimized, a military RPK with eyeless and accurate, Overlord Mask that has 33% hazard protection, 16% damage to elites, and Surge, which is 20% skill haste. A Wyvernware holster with 607 skill power and insulated. Then a utility mod with 149 overall skill power, 88 skill power going to a Seeker, and then 88 to a drone. Next, we have a Chem Launcher mod with +6 ammo, a Hive mod with 57.6% skill haste, and a Pulse mod at 29.7 effect duration. On to DZ South. Alright, we've reached here DZ South, so let's check out this vendor, then we'll move on to DZ West. A Vector SBR 45 ACP with eyeless and extra, an AKM with Optimist and Accurate, Officers M9A1, Close and Personal, and Allegro. RNK Backpack with 5% crit chance, 9,053 armor, 217 skill power with tech support and vital. A Petrov chest piece with 201 skill power, 5.5% crit chance, 20,868 armor, 11,081 health, and hardened, and then a defensive mod. That's not too shabby of a mod. I might can work something with that. I mean, all you do is take out crit chance and put on 15% weapon damage, and then it gives you 15% additional armor to kind of make up for the lack of armor. But then you gotta have a roll of a 20,868. So overall, it's not a bad chest piece compared to a lot of Petrov pieces that are just completely and utterly garbage. It would have like 5,000 armor instead of 20,000, and maybe has 6,000 health, so it's not too bad. And then next we have an offensive mod with weapon damage, critical range, and crit hit chance. A drone mod with +2% extra bombs. That would be the Bombardier drone. A turret with 54.5% skill haste. Alright, final stop will be over here at DZ. Our last stop here at DZ West. A custom M870 MCS with ignited and stable, 1886 with spike and distance, 511 gloves with crit chance, SMG damage, and surgical, which is 10% critical hit chance. Then we have some Yaw Gear knee pads that has 10% total armor, and a utility mod slot. Not too bad if you don't have a percentage value on your knee pads, anything greater than 10%, then come over and pick these up. Next, we have a defensive mod with 5189 health, 2% extra incoming healing, and then 3053 armor on kill. Then we have a Seeker mod with 126.1% skill haste, a Shield mod, 51% health, and then a, what is that thing? Firefly. Yeah, that's what that thing is. 41.4% health. Well, it's not too bad of a vendor reset, but not really that great either. But as always, one man's trash is another man's treasure. We'll see you guys later.